Salute, salute. Salute to the higher power. First and foremost, the creator of everything. Salute to America. Salute to the UK, the independent listeners. Please subscribe if you're just coming in. I appreciate the independent views and the clicks or whatnot, but it's the subscriptions that help me. I need to get up to 1,000. Help me build. Let's all grow spiritually. And finally, one time, and salute to my Uncut Squad. Yes, sir, to the Uncut Squad. Has God moved for you today? Has God moved for you today? Okay, well, today is going to be about the ladies. Ladies, we need to talk, ladies. We need to talk, ladies. All right, ladies. Here it is. I've been waiting to make this video because I didn't want this video to come across as me being judgmental or me downing women, okay? Traditionally, women who look like me. What I'm getting at is, ladies, y'all too much. Y'all too much. It's too much. The entitlement, the gavel you're banging, you know, against men, it's too much. On and off these dating sites, you know, all I see and hear is women, and I do this for fun because I'm trying to assess culturally what's dividing us. So, you know, you go on all these different websites and you see women of other cultures, opposite of my culture, and you're supposed to be explaining yourself. You're supposed to be telling one about yourself so that they can see if they have anything in common with you. Now, most women do that. Most women who don't look like me. The women who look like me all have run-on sentences, no punctuality, they're spelling words exactly how they pronounce it, but yet they're making demands, and it's entitlement, and they're banging the gavel. If you don't have your own place, if you don't have your own car, if you don't have a job, if you got baby mama drama, if you own child support, if you do this, if you do that, you wonder why you single? Do you wonder why you're single? Do any of you ladies, and men, I'm talking to you too, but I'm talking to the ladies. Do any of you ladies who put this stuff down here stop and think that, hey, your dad took care of you? And the first thing you address a man is, hey, daddy. But we're supposed to take care of you. How many men have taken in broken women with children, other men's children, just to build, just to help that woman, for the same woman of the same culture to say what she's not gonna do for that same man? Okay, but he'd be considered less than a man if he didn't do it. Now let's say a man has a job, a man has an automobile, a man has a good spirit, a man has everything but a place to live, because most men are the ones that's mostly homeless. We're the ones going through the divorces. We're the ones going through the separations. We always have to move out. It's like a street code. Even if your name on the lease, guess what? You got to leave, because that's what a real man to do. She has kids and the kids need somewhere to stay. Y'all know the routine. You know the routine. So men are always going to be more homeless than women. Okay? Men are always going to carry more baggage than women because we have to deal with the child support. We have to deal with the baby mama drama. We still have to deal with this stuff. And you women, don't forget, you are the baby mama drama. You women who are judging, do not forget, you are the baby mama drama. Off of these apps, when you're not on these apps trying to look like the person you want someone to believe you are giving the father of your children hell, and you know it. But yet you're banging a gavel on these platforms. Let me ask you a question. Let's say a man has everything that you want. That man has his own place, own car, a job. He's a go-getter. He's got spirituality, everything. And you say you want to build with someone. I just have one common sense question. If he's got everything he essentially needs, and you have everything you essentially need, both of you are independent, right? What the hell do you need with each other? There's nothing to build on. There's nothing there to build on. He's already built for him and his future. You're already built for you and your future. What are you gonna do? Pay two separate bills in two separate households? What are you gonna do? How is that gonna work? How is it going to work? The conversation is gonna come up about expenses. How do we consolidate these expenses? And I don't know no man that's going to voluntarily live or move in with today's women. Oh no. Because he's going to find himself right back in a situation once that woman becomes spiteful, vindictive, malicious, sneaky, or just gets tired. No. God bless the child who had his own. So to the women who are out here saying this, realize that it takes communication. If a man has everything together and the only place that he's missing is his place to lay his head, then guess what? He can pay a bill. If he's got an automobile and he's around you and your automobile is malfunctioning, guess what? His automobile can get you where you need to go. But you don't look at these things. See, you never know what God has lined up for you. You never know what God has lined up for you. In your calling, maybe God has someone lined up for you that you have to mentor and build. Otherwise, you're not doing God's work. If God sent you a person right now who was only just broken, but he had everything else you needed. The Bible says that we are like clay that needs to be molded. That man or that woman becomes that clay. You become that mold, and then that's how you build. So from that point on, guess what? He's not building for him, he's building for you. And you get exactly what you want out of it. Exactly what you want out of it. Same thing for a man. Two people who are already prideful, who have already gotten everything that they need, there's no building there. There's no building. There's no building. I see buildings and houses getting put up all the time. You'll see like maybe 20, 30 people on a site, on a building. But they all have one goal, to get this one building done. This same building that they're working on, not two different structures. Two people who are already established have two different structures. You're already working on two different things. So you never know what your calling is from God. Ladies, we need to drop the arrogance. A lot of you don't have it together. Your mother's watching your kids. You talk about men who live with their mom and blah, blah, blah. Your mom is watching your kids. You're running to your mom and dad as well. You live off of them as well. You're on a government assistance as well. The child support that the fathers bless you with is part of your income. You don't have it together as well either. And even if you have a college education, guess what? It does not matter. I don't need a piece of paper to validate my common sense and my intelligence. I don't need that. I don't need a degree to tell me how smart I am. I'm awakened, I am spiritual. I know exactly how smart I am. And none of the stuff I'm hearing is making sense. What happened to communication? What happened to communication? What happened to compromise? What happened till death do us part? Huh? Ladies, you're expecting too much. And you don't have it together yourself like that. You don't have it together yourself like that. And you wonder why you're single. So next time you're on a dating app and this dating app tells you to describe yourself, you might not want to tell everything all at once. Because it's so easy to hit the X. It's so easy to hit the X. You know, men, we're going to be held accountable for everything. But women also, you need to start holding yourselves accountable. Women are the most malicious people you will ever run into. Oh, a woman has no accountability. None. None. And fellas, it's time that we start holding these women accountable. And ladies, it's time that you start evaluating yourselves as well and holding yourself accountable. Humble yourselves and your attitude. Humble your ego, okay? Stay real, stay woke, stay uncut, be inspired, be great, be you. I'm out.